So Trumpers always lie. If they're talking, they're lying. That's an easy rule of thumb to go by. But when you pay attention to what they get really excited about lying about, especially when those lies dovetail with lies from the mainstream media, you know you're onto something. You're onto some type of cultural, social programming that they're doing. Right now, that issue is about whether or not Nikki Haley has a chance to win the nomination. First of all, Nikki Haley should win the nomination. Um, I understand this from math and from kind of a psychic premonition about things, but really just the math works. Once people start to realize that she can beat Trump or that she can be the nominee, once people start to see the possibility of it, which even 45% in New Hampshire helps do that, then she becomes the nominee. People really don't like Trump. They're just afraid of him, and people would much rather vote for things they care about, even if they care about bad things like being anti-immigrant or whatever, which Nikki Haley represents all those bad things. She's trying to corner the market, being just as Confederate or just as much of a traitor and a slaveholder as Trump wants to be, but without some of the dangers, without like explicitly saying she's going to cancel democracy or destroy the country for Putin. She might still do that. The problem is when your opposition is Biden, and Biden also wants Trump. Why does Biden want Trump? For an easy win in November, or Biden wants Trump because if Trump's on the ballot, even when he loses, he'll still coup and take over the country, and Biden wants that, which makes Biden also a Putin puppet, just the runt of the litter of the Putin puppies. But you can tell that that's Biden's agenda because the way the mainstream media talks about it. So I'm listening to the NPR coverage of the New Hampshire primary, and they just start by saying, Nikki Haley won all 6 votes in Dixville Notch. Oh, wait, breaking news. The Associated Press has just reported that Trump won the whole thing. So within 30 seconds of starting their 2-hour live special coverage, they've already kind of defused anyone's desire or motivation to listen to the rest of the program, for instance, just by releasing the Associated Press report at that time, right when NPR is going live with their coverage. So they're really trying to downplay people's interest in this because the more people get interested and talk about it, the more they will realize that Haley can win the nomination and really could win the presidency if it's against Joe Biden, because women will push her over the top, and Biden's genocide in Gaza will push him beneath 50%. This is the issue. Biden wants Trump because if Trump is his opponent, then he can still support the genocide in Gaza and somehow possibly maybe win, although Trump will still coup and take over. It's kind of like a plan to destroy America. But it's like making genocide acceptable because Trump is the alternative. I literally heard an analyst saying that on the radio yesterday, saying, how do you get through to the Democrats that don't support the Gaza genocide? How do you get through to that voter bloc? And the answer was, well, Trump is worse. Well, if you have somebody who's worse than supporting genocide, which we do, Trump is worse than that, it's still not a reason to support genocide. This is the lesser of two evils fallacy. We do have other candidates to vote for. Dr. Cornel West, I think Jill Stein is somehow running. I thought they were both on the green ticket, so I don't know what ticket they are. But the real solution is for Biden to endorse a progressive woman like AOC or Jasmine Crockett or anybody who wants to run and beat Trump and actually be anti-Trump enough to put Putin's puppy in the pound, put Trump in jail, and just save the country from the threats of democracy instead of trying to get away with genocide because it's slightly better than destroying the entire country, which seems to be Biden's plan. We need to stop them, Putin and all of his puppies and puppets all over the world. And when we do that, the world's going to be a great place and we're all going to be very happy. Thank you. I call it the pillow revolution. We can do it from bed. We can do it on our phones. We can do it completely non-violently with love and truth and good words. So thanks for helping support these and putting those out there yourself. But we can stop tyrants and we can save the world for good people. But we just have to call them out on their lies. Thank you.